Okay, so there's a rumor that is flying out there right now that is really starting to spark a debate for college football players now and going forward that is really changing the landscape of college football players who are NFL prospects and their decision to go pro. So let's go ahead and dive right in to the latest rumors that are flying out there right now that is surrounding quarterback Quinn Ewers of the Texas Longhorns. So we all know Quinn Ewers, starting quarterback for the Texas Longhorns, he is an NFL prospect. He was one of the top quarterbacks this year in college football and projecting to the NFL. A lot of people had him as a first-round pick. Of course, you've got Cam Ward of Miami, Shedeur Sanders of Colorado, multiple people out there. Quinn Ewers' name was in there. Well, as this season has progressed, he has had some struggles. He still deals with some injury bugs. And, there's a lot of people out there that thinks he's not the best quarterback on the roster. Of course, that would be Archie Manning. And he has steadily seen his draft board kind of slide down to where he's not going to be one of the top two quarterbacks taken. Now the question is he even a first-round quarterback? So here is the rumor that's going around Quinn Ewers is that he has offers on the table to transfer. Of course, Texas is going to be ready to turn the starting quarterback job over to Archie Manning. It's going to be his time next year. He's developing, and like I say, a lot of people think he's the best quarterback on the roster as of right now. So it's going to be his time. So Ewers either has to go pro or he can hit the transfer portal. The rumor is out there that Quinn Ewers has an offer for $4 to $5 million to transfer to play quarterback. I don't know, I'm hearing that it could be Oregon, but I'm hearing that there's multiple suitors out there for someone like a Quinn Ewers, and it makes sense. He's a veteran quarterback now. He's an NFL draft prospect. What if he goes to Oregon and absolutely crushes it in that system? Now all of a sudden his draft prospect, it just rises through the roof. This is the dilemma that NFL draft prospects have now. If you start to see yourself not being in a position where you want to be, if you're in a second or third round draft pick or fourth round draft pick, we can't really talk about fourth round draft picks because you're probably not looking at an NIL deal that's that significant. But if you're that borderline between a first round and a second round draft pick, and yes, you get longevity as far as contracts are concerned. There's pros and cons when it comes to this as far as taking a contract in the NFL or taking an NIL deal. But these NIL deals, especially for the quarterback position, high-profile wide receivers are getting pretty high. Pass rushers are getting high. It's very similar to NFL. It's those coveted positions. We're not really talking about linemen, things like that, but it still all could correlate to multiple positions. If you are a borderline first or second round draft pick, are you better off going to the draft and potentially sliding to the mid-second round pick? Heck, you might even drop all the way to the third and you see the pay scale significantly drop, or do you transfer and take an NIL deal, get money that year, and then also try to have better performance that could rise your draft stock? It's crazy, but that is where we are in college football today, is that you never know if these people are going to come out early for the NFL draft because they honestly can make more money right now in college football, and they can be the big guy on campus and they could create a better future for themselves. Now, risk versus reward. Like if Quinn Ewers goes out to the draft, gets taken in the second round pick, has a 4-year contract, but then if he takes an NIL deal with another team and he tears his ACL, that's the risk you take. But you do get $4 or $5 million guaranteed right now. That is what is going on in today's era. And, there's a whole lot going on as far as the transfer portal, when it should be. It's total chaos right now that we've got kids transferring from playoff teams because they have to, because if they don't enter now, they're going to be missed out. They're going to have to fix a lot of stuff. But this dilemma right here is real, and it's not going anywhere. And Quinn Ewers got some decision. I want to hear from you guys in the comment section below. What do you think players are going to start deciding as far as should they stay in college and take big NIL deals, or should they go pro? Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. As always, like this video, hit subscribe. That way you don't miss more content like this and film breakdowns. And always stay humble, stay kind. Peace.